As his name suggests, shock rocker Marilyn Manson is all about extreme opposites. Born Brian Hugh Warner in 1969, his stage name, combining Marilyn Monroe with murderer Charles Manson, was chosen to symbolize the ultimate disturbing dualism of American culture. His zombie makeup, spooky contact lenses, outlandish costumes, and theatrical stage performances helped him and his band of the same name develop a cult following which grew into a worldwide fan base. Rubbing politicians and religious leaders up the wrong way with his lyrical references to sex, drugs, and violence has helped Marilyn Manson to 3 platinum albums, 2 of which went to #1 in America. Fanning the flames of controversy and handing the band maximum publicity ahead of their Croatian gig in 2005, protesters lobbied until the last minute in a desperate bid to cancel the concert. The Gothic giant shrugged off the incident, but on arriving in London with his then fiancée, Dita Von Teese, he laughed at the hypocrisy of the protests.
Some priests were trying to pay me not to play. But the hotel I was staying in, there were 12-year-old kids gambling and drinking beer, so I don't really see what my threat was, because I don't like to gamble. I don't drink beer either. It's not good for my slender figure.
He was given a warmer welcome at the annual Kerrang Awards, where he was honored with the prestigious Icon Award.
I mean, the thing about Manson that I've always liked is that, he's challenged the mores of America continuously through his music, and it's really important. There's a long, long history of satire and of challenging basically the society that we live in that goes back like 500 years within art, and Manson is, spearheading all of that now.
Having shaken things up with his music, the man in the makeup mask was preparing to take on the art world. In 2006, he opened up an art gallery and sold his own watercolors.
Because I use a children's watercolor kit for a lot of my paintings, that's why they're very bright. People probably imagine if I painted something, it would be like in dog feces or blood or something. But there is blood in some of them, but the only other medium that I've really incorporated recently is, besides like other types of paint, I put absinthe a lot of times in my paintings.
Although he'd never intended to part from his paintings, he felt driven to share his art and was happy to whack price tags ranging from $8,000 to $35,000 on his infantile art, which he sells under the banner of the Celebritarian Corporation that boasts the slogan, "We sell our shadow to those who stand in it." The next medium on his hit list was film. Phantasmagoria, The Visions of Lewis Carroll, which he produces, directs and stars in, marks Marilyn's attempt to revolutionize horror.
It is a horror film, but it's hard to really acknowledge that when you feel almost ashamed to associate yourself with a genre that's becomes rather cliche, but it's then a challenge to redefine the genre. So we're going to make something that's very, very unsettling, but also very, I think it's kind of romantic in a way, because he just has this obsession with the idea of a girl, and so she's more than just Alice. She ends up playing like one person's obsession with everything you could want in someone, because he had no one, and he died alone, and so it's a very lonely story.
The same can't be said for Marilyn, who split from Dita had barely hit the gossip pages when he was snapped canoodling with 19-year-old actress Evan Rachel Wood. The controversy deepened when the pair got hot and heavy in the video to Marilyn's single Heart-Shaped Glasses. After taking some time off to pursue their careers, they reunited again at the end of 2008.